Hello everybody and welcome back to the HermitCraft server. So here I am once again at our wither farm, not really a wither farm, it's just where we go and collect these guys. Man, these guys move a lot faster than last time I really fought them. They put some speed on them. So you might be wondering why I'm here. Hypno, you have 5 beacons already. You don't need any more. Why are you killing wither skeletons? Well, that's a very good question. So, last episode, I was playing around with the Enchanting, with those books, and I found out that you can put enchants on things you normally can't put enchants on. So that that still doesn't really answer the question, does it? So I was playing in creative mode, and I saw that you can put enchantments on different things like pumpkins that you can put on your head. You can put enchantments on wither skulls that you can put on your head. And those items are great because they have no durability. Doesn't matter how much damage you take, the item never wears out. The only way that item would be destroyed is if I fell into lava and the item was destroyed, or if I placed the item in the real world as a block, which is a possibility, but I'm going to make pretty sure that that doesn't happen. Man, I can't really touch these guys without them touching me anymore. That's kind of annoying. It seems like the wither skeletons are spawning a lot faster. Now this brings up another point. I was playing the hardcore. Oh, I almost hit that pig. Let me back away. I was playing the hardcore, and I stopped playing it after I defeated the Ender Dragon, or the End Dragon, or whatever they're called. It's called. And I said at the beginning of the series that I was going to possibly fight the wither on hardcore, but I decided against that because I didn't want to farm these things. Well, yeah, I know. So I'm still farming these wither skeletons, but this is for a different purpose. I only need 1 skull, not 3. And another reason is I stopped playing the hardcore series because I want to change that series, replace it with a Feed the Beast series. I know people keep asking me to play it, and guys, I'm hearing you. I've played it, I do want to play it, and I am kind of in a position where I can't play it at the moment. What I understand right now is Feed the Beast is in beta, and it has been in beta since pretty much everybody started playing it. All the mods that are in the pack aren't the same mods that are going to be in the final release version. And my understanding is that final release version is going to be out in the next day or two. I was told before Christmas, but who knows? It could be even longer than that. I haven't really spoken to the mod pack creator or any of the mod creators myself, so I don't know for sure. So I could start a new world on Feed the Beast and make you guys happy who want to see me play that and nothing else, which I know there's a lot of you out there, and trust me guys, I want to play it too. It's a lot of fun. But if I start a new world, there's a possibility that I would just have to throw that world away and start over again. Now, Feed the Beast, while there's a lot of stuff that you can automate, like queries and things like that, at the very beginning, you still have to do a lot of the regular Minecraft basic stuff by hand, and it takes time to do that stuff. And while I find that fun, I don't want to do that just to do it again. So that is another reason. I've been meaning to talk about this for a while now. Dang it, let me eat some food. I've been meaning to talk about this for a while now, but I keep getting distracted with the projects and other things that I'm doing, and I keep forgetting to bring that up in these episodes to let you guys know what's going on. But Feed the Beast definitely is something that's going to happen on my channel. I really want to play it. I've been playing it on the Tame the Beast server, just kind of casually. I did a live stream for a couple of hours. I would say like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I did a live stream of it, me starting out on the server, but I didn't know what I was doing, and it was just, the Minecraft basic stuff. Just go down, find some resources, and get going. Well, this sucks. There's like no wither guys around. Well, okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang out here in the nether for a while. I'm going to try and get myself a wither skull. I'm going to try and let these pigs to spawn, try and get some withers over there. Try and get a wither skull, and we will experiment and see what kind of enchants we can get on it. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, here we are back in the Enderman farm like we were yesterday, and I have finally, after killing those wither skeletons for so long, got myself a wither skeleton skull. Now that is awesome. Okay, so what I was gonna do is use some of those books that I collected yesterday to put some enchants on the skull and some weapons, but it appears somebody has gone through my things and taken all of the good enchants. Really? Well, I guess I didn't put a sign on there saying don't touch or whatever. I don't know how people knew they were even in here to take them. But yeah, apparently we don't have, or people don't respect other people's property. I don't know, whatever. But I did collect a whole bunch of these books from before. So I'm going to do some high-level enchants on here so we can get some high-level goodies onto this wither skeleton skull. And yeah, so let's see what we can get real quick. Let me go ahead and remove some of these torches so we can do a level 30 on the book. I don't know if doing high-level enchants on these books are a good idea or not, but we do have the infinite experience over there, so it's not a huge deal. So let's do level 30. Sharpness 3, that would be good on a weapon. Okay, I could actually combine that with my sword and get a sharpness 4 sword, couldn't I? Oh, it looks like all the anvils are gone too. Somebody used the anvils and didn't replace them. Man, what is going on here, people? Let me see, there's 4, and I'll just go ahead and replace it, I guess. 3, okay. Oh, crafting table. Right there. And 2, and there. So I will be a nice person and put some anvils back here for people to use, since I guess people use things around here and don't replace them. Anyway, let me go ahead and collect some more experience. We will enchant some more books, and hopefully we will get some great enchants on these items. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so I've been killing these endermen for a little while now. I've enchanted a couple of books, and I wanted to try enchanting the wither skull since we got a decent enchantment before we get too invested in this and waste a lot of time killing these guys. So let's try. There's a wither skull, and let's see, I have efficiency, knockback, bane of arthropods. Let's put a protection on there. Oh, hey, look at that. You cannot do that enchantment. Now that's, I tried this in creative and it works, but I guess they made it so this does not work in survival. Huh. Interesting. So can I cheat it by doing, oh, look at this. What is, no, but it's not putting the enchant on there. I wonder, even though it doesn't show it there, I wonder if I rename this, if it will use this book. Is it gonna... Oh, I can't take it out. It won't let me click it out. Okay, well, apparently that's not going to work. So, but we can get some decent enchantments here. Protection 4, efficiency 4. These are all level 30. So what I think I'm going to end up doing... Man, that sucks. I really wanted to cheat the system and get like a cheaty hat or something. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to kill these guys, get a whole bunch of these enchants, and bring them over to my base to store them. Yeah, that way I don't have to come all the way over here to enchant because they're pretty cheap to put on tools. Seems like it was only like 6 or 10 levels or something like that to do that. Another thing I wanted to do was I'm going to actually fill this whole thing up with anvils. I seemed a little upset about it earlier, but then I came to realize after clicking away on those endermen for a little while that I have all this iron in my ender chest and I'm not using it for anything, so why not give it back to the people who need it on the server. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a whole bunch of anvils in here for everybody to use. Probably put a chest back here full of extra anvils. And yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, so I have been killing endermen for a long time now. I enchanted a full set of books at level 30. And so 64 books at level 30. It takes about a minute per book. So yeah, I've taken a couple of breaks here and there, but we got it done. Also, like I said, I put anvils all around for people to use. And then I put extra anvils down here in a chest. Yeah, I have a lot of extra iron that I'm not really using, and it's just kind of clogging up my inventory. I went back to my base and dropped off all of my stuff because I'm going to take these books back. Unfortunately, I would like to be able to just leave these here and be able to come back and use them whenever I want, but apparently, yeah, people will use them, so I gotta stake my claim to them. Okay, so let's see. I made a couple of bows, so I wanted to do some good enchants on a bow. There's a power 4. There's a punch 2. I didn't really realize you couldn't put certain enchantments on certain items. So I was going to do a projectile protection on the bow, because generally when you're using a bow, it's because things are shooting projectiles at you. But we can't do that. Knockback is not going to work either. So I can put punch. I'm not sure if I got any other bow enchantments. I don't think I did. And then over here, I got a whole bunch of other enchantments too. Fortune, knockback, fire aspect 2. That's pretty good. So what we're going to end up doing is just making, instead of some cheaty equipment, we're going to make some really good gear. So I think this is all we can do right here, just those 3 items on these bows. So I'm pretty sure it's going to take a few levels of experience to use the anvils and get those enchants on our items here. So let me just go ahead and collect a little bit of experience right at the start, so we won't have to do that every single time we use the anvil. I'm just going to collect, 20 levels I think should do it. It seems like it's about 3 or 6 levels to put one of those items onto, alright, one of those enchantments onto an item. So let's see, there's the bow in power 4, 6 levels. And then we put the punch 2, 10 levels. It's getting more expensive. And, wait, punch 2. I thought I had, okay, so I can't put a punch 1 on a punch 2. That doesn't make sense. I thought that was something else. Let's see. Power, knockback. What's the other ones? Oh, I guess we never got infinity. And isn't there like some fire one that you can get? I might not have gotten a fire. Yeah, it's called flame. That's what it is. And I don't think I got a flame. Okay, well that's fine. The power 3, that should go on the other chest with the with all the other bow enchantments. Well, that's fine. Power 4, punch 2. That's not a bad bow. And I think we could probably do another one of those, right? Power 4, but I don't think we have any more good bow enchantments. Actually, you know what? We should make this a power 5. Just realized that. So power 4 plus a power 4. It's a power 5 punch 2. That's pretty good. So we need 3 more levels. So let's just get those real quick. And then I can make another power 5 bow, because I believe I have a few more of those power 4 books. Alright. So what do we got here? Power 4 punch 2 plus a power 4 is a power 5. Now if I were to rename this, it wants 16 levels. So I think I'm going to try doing that. People keep saying that I should enchant, or I'm sorry, I should name my gear. So they want 16 levels to combine that, I think is what it said. So let's just grab that experience, and we'll do that, plus this, and we will change this to Hypnotizd bow. Awesome. There we go. Power 5, punch 2, 16 levels. Pretty cool. Okay, so this other bow, let's see. So we could do a couple of power 4s on there. We can make that a power 5. And so it's 6 levels for the first one, plus 16 for the second one, and to rename. Although it might be cheaper since this one does not have the punch on it. But I want to check this out with the renaming of the items, because people keep saying that I can repair items for cheaper when they're renamed, but unfortunately you can't really repair a bow. But I might as well just do this anyway since I'm here and I got all the experience I'll ever need and all the anvils here, so that should probably be enough, I would think. Okay, so there's the bow. There's that. Let's rename this to Hypnotizd bow again. So it's 13 levels to do that. And then we'll put this one on there, and it's only 5 levels. And I have the levels to do that. Okay, so we also There was a punch one over here. I should probably grab that. That's that knockback for a bow. And how much does that cost to put on there? 8 levels, and I have exactly 8. Awesome. So this one's slightly better. It's got punch 2. I can always upgrade this later if I get another punch 1. And, I didn't even look at these other ones from yesterday that I did. And these, maybe there's a punch. There's a power 2. Power 2. Power 2, power 2, power 2. Right. So I don't have anything else that I can really put on that bow. Okay. So let's eat some food. I keep forgetting to do that. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, eat some food here. So I wanted to make some really good armor. And while that's good, I'd rather have protection and things like that on these pieces of armor. Feather falling. Man, that's pretty good already, isn't it? Oh, right. So I have plenty of... Oh, I left all my diamonds at my base because I emptied everything. Well, what do I have here that I can enchant with? I was just going to make some new armor to use that stuff on. No, it was this one that I wanted to look at. Yes, we have Respiration, Aqua Affinity. That's good stuff. Thorns 2. We could combine those and make a Thorns 3 piece of armor. Feather Falling 4, that's good. Okay, well, unfortunately, I was going to make a whole bunch of armor, but I forgot that I emptied my ender chest and my inventory so I can take these things back. So maybe we will do that another time, but we have plenty of enchantments for when we need new armors and things. So let me go ahead and make a cut and we will move on. Okay, guys, here we are once again over at the witch farm. And this is a few hours later. I took a break after all of that enchanting. Man, my clicking finger was killing me. I think I might be getting carpal tunneled from spamming my left mouse button nonstop for that long. So, I have been doing some caving around here still. And I think I'm increasing the spawn rates quite a lot. When I was over here doing the caving... As I was lighting it up, I was seeing more and more mobs. It was starting to feel like a super hostile map over here. So that is a good sign that I'm making progress. So I started over here. This is the other end of the taiga biome. I think I've shown this end over this way, but I made a new x-ray machine here. So you can kind of see the progress that I've made. All of this stuff. There was like a huge ravine. It must be that one over there that I took care of. Caves everywhere here. You know, from what I saw before, it didn't look like there was a lot of caves, but once you put one of these x-ray machines over like one of these cave systems, man, it just gets crazy. I think there's some spots I missed. Looks like there's cave this way that I missed. There's a cave right there that I haven't touched yet. I thought I saw there might have been something further down. Yeah, there's something over here that still needs to be touched. Oh, man. So many caves. I started with a full stack of logs here and a whole bunch of coal. I've been mining coal with fortune and then using the logs to make torches. Well, we're making progress here. It's not as bad as it was. So you can see a lot of the stuff is lit up. So pretty soon we should be seeing some pretty decent witch spawn rates around here. Now, yeah, this is a spot right here. I kind of dug straight down into a cave. I should probably fill that in. That drop might kill somebody. Let me do that right now. Do that, break this, break that, and that should freeze up. Okay. So, off camera, I tried adjusting the timer a little bit to see if I could compact it more, and I spent some time on it. I'm sure there probably is a way I could make it a little bit smaller, but I tried running the redstone instead of running it from the bottom around and then over and over. I tried switching over to this side, and I spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out how to do it. And if I was probably in creative mode, I could fly around, figure it out a little bit easier. But for now, it doesn't look too pretty, but it gets the job done. So I think we're gonna leave it like that. Let's see here. I think what I want to do is get these witches being killed. Get a drop tube going for them. Do we have any witches down there? Nope, all clear. Okay. I want to kill these guys and figure out what we're going to do with their drops. But before we do that, I did set up a stream here for these dirt blocks, so they're not just despawning. Man, that's loud. Do I have my game sounds up? Only 30, okay. So when this goes through the cobweb, it'll actually fall through the water here. I have a sign stopping water from going down there. Let me see if I can jump down here real quick and kind of show what's going on. Plug that up. Do this. Fill this back in. Do I have any more? Yeah, 1 second. Let me do this. We'll just drop right down here. Okay, so the dirt blocks fall straight down here into a water stream. There's ice underneath here. And that goes into a portal. So these items will be speeding along. They get thrown right into the portal. And I hooked this up. You can hear I just picked up some dirt. So the items come out here and they'll just wait for me. That's the portal to where we go to the witch farm, and this is the portal for where the dirt blocks come out. And I've been thinking about what we're going to do with the witch farm drops. I might send them through this portal where we pick up the dirt, although it might be better to have a separate portal. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out when the time comes, but maybe we'll have them coming through the same portal. I don't know. But these are both linked up properly. For those of you who don't know, to link up these portals, just check your XZ coordinate in the overworld, right? Where you have your portal or where you want the portal to be. Divide that by 8. So 20,632 divided by 8 would be your X coordinate in the nether. And then place your portal there, light them both up, and they should be connected. I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there that go more in depth if you need some better explanation than that. Okay, so yeah, we got a witch spawning there. That's good. Down she goes. Okay, so I was looking around on how to kill these witches, and it seems fall damage is about the only way you can kill them, because if you do damage to them, they'll start doing regeneration and healing themselves. So we're going to have to do a fall trap. So I was trying to find out how to do the fall trap. Whoop, watch it. Jerk. They're trying to do like potions of damage to me. Can I not hit this? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so if you try and kill them, they start throwing potions at you, or they start healing themselves. Uh-oh, am I gonna... Oh, I won't die of poison. Gotta be careful though and start regenerating my health. So the only way to really kill these witches is by fall damage. You gotta drop them so they take a lot of damage at one time and then die. So I was playing with this in creative mode, and it seems like 25 blocks of damage didn't quite kill him, but 30 blocks did. So we're going to have to drill this hole down 30 blocks. Yeah, if they go more than 30 blocks, that's fine. They're still going to die. So we'll drill that hole down 30 blocks, and then I was given a video response by Justin. Can't remember his last name. He doesn't have a real YouTube name. It's just his first and last name. I'll put the video in the description below, but it's a cool way to kill these guys, or girls, and collect all their drops. Very, very simple, and that's the kind of system that I like. Right, so let me come over here, and I wanted to... I think I want to stop this from going for now. So let me collect that. Is the water on or off? It is off. I think I want the water on. Yeah, I want the water on so mobs aren't spawning, but I guess that's fine. I can just put some torches in there because we're going to be working underneath this thing, and I don't want witches falling down on us and starting to cause problems. Okay, and let me get a torch on the other side over here. Right, so now that I took that dirt block, this shouldn't cycle any water anymore, so this should always stay off. Okay, so we want this drop to go down 30 blocks. Any good stuff there? A glass bottle and some gunpowder? Yes, like it a lot. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. So if you guys are going to be doing this, digging straight down, make sure have a potion of fire resistance on you. So don't do this unless you are very, very prepared. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Oop, I don't have a shovel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so that's exactly 30 blocks. So we want to go down one more. And I think I'm going to drill a hole this way. Let's get some light so we can see what we're doing. Okay, good. Now, well, maybe we should go down one more, actually. Let's do that. So I can place some ice and have the drops going a little faster. I'm not sure if items need ice to go into the nether. But yeah. So let's put some ice down here. I gotta get rid of these torches so they don't melt. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that too, unfortunately. Alright, and then we'll put water on this. This will send water, or all the drops off this direction. Oh, I don't have everything I need to get this done. What I was going to do... well, actually, give me 1 second, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I needed to grab some obsidian to make another portal here. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the portal will go there. So we'll do one piece of glass, or I'm sorry, not glass, ice. Okay, we're going to place down another portal. I'm going to check the coordinates. We're going to light this. We're going to go into the nether, see where the resulting portal should be. See where the resulting portal should be, and we'll place a portal there, and then these two portals should link up. So let's see, that's 2 across there, 3 here, and break this and that. So we'll have blocks there. Okay, so let's check the X and Z coordinate here. This is 20,577 and negative 6632. So let me do some quick calculations on that, divide them both by 8, and I will meet you in the nether. Okay guys, so we are in the nether now. This is the portal where the dirt comes out, and the coordinates we had was 20,577 by negative 6632. That's X and Z respectively, so those coordinates would be 2572X and negative 829Z. So if I was digging over here just trying to figure out where that's going to be. So 829Z is this row of blocks, and 2572X is right here. So right at this piece of obsidian would be where that portal needs to be. So those two portals are pretty much too close. It might be possible if I turn this portal so it's facing the other direction. So if it's facing this way, or I guess it would actually be like facing right here. Then I could have that portal here and probably put another one right there. So they're kind of facing each other parallel. But I'm guessing the way this is set up right now, both of those portals should send items through here. But I don't know which way this portal will go, if that'll take me to the bottom of the witch farm, or if that'll take me to the item collection. So let's just pop through here real quick. I haven't tested this, so I have no idea. And okay, so this takes me to where the items drop down the dirt. So that's fine. No quick way back to where we're trying to go, though. Awesome. Okay, so I guess I can go ahead and fill this all back in since there's no reason to have this unfilled now. I turned my volume down too. These portals just seem like they're super loud today for some reason, and then those gas just never shut up. Okay, so at the beginning I wasn't sure if I was going to have the items and the dirt come out the same, but as it turns out it's just the easiest thing to do, so that's what we're gonna do for now. I could send those items off in a different direction. Maybe I could have the dirt going one way and the drops on the witches going a completely different way, and then we'd be able to put these portals up. I could have the items go a little bit further to a portal that's like 16 or 24 blocks further, if I really wanted to have a separate portal for the two. But for now, I think we're just going to do this, And I'm happy with that. I did have to collect 20 more obsidian because I just realized I didn't have the obsidian to make that portal below. And I guess this other 10 I don't need now because they're both going to be going through the same portal. Which is, like I said, it's fine. If I want to set this up later so they're going into their own separate portals, that's totally doable. Okay, so what do we got? We want to get the killing floor set up down there. So in order to do this, I'm going to steal one of these lily pads. By the way, this is pretty much all the lily pads from around this swamp area. I went around collecting them all. I have a line of lily pads here, and you might have noticed there's some half slabs over there in between the lily pads. The reason for those is when I was placing these lily pads, man, I'm having a problem saying that word. When I was placing these, apparently I was placing down some ghost ones. Like if you point just a little bit too far, like the server was placing one down and then it placed one like a little closer, so I had two of them. But then when I logged back in, that farther one that I placed, the further one away, I guess it just disappeared. There wasn't actually a real lily pad. So yeah, I got some holes and then I had some half slabs on me, so I filled in some of those other holes. But yeah, I want to grab some more lily pads and just place those all the way around here. Anyway, so let's jump down where our collection point is going to be. Let me eat some food because I'm going to take some fall damage here. Okay, so let's drop down to where our collection point is going to be. I think I should survive this. I do have feather falling, and this isn't quite 30 blocks. Yeah, only 2 points of damage, not bad. Okay, so the way we're going to kill these witches is... No, I'm not going to do that. I have ice on me. We're going to place down a source block of water and a lily pad. That's it. That's our whole collection mechanism. I know. Can it be more simple than that? Now, you wouldn't think that the items would drop off of this. You would think you'd get items stuck on these lily pads. Well, no, they do drop off. The reason for that, I have no idea. It's probably due to that new thing where items, if they get stuck in blocks, they just go crazy and they find their way out. Maybe when these witches fall, they're partway through the lily pad and those items just go shooting out somewhere. But whatever the case may be, items that land on this lily pad from dying witches, they drop into this water and they will go in there. There's nothing that gets stuck on this. I tried it myself in creative. Sent probably 200 witches. Not a single item stayed on the lily pad. So this is excellent. I love when you can get simple killing mechanisms like this that don't involve lots of redstone and complicated stuff. Okay, so let's head through here. This will take us back to another quick way out of there. There we go. And then we can turn the mob system back on. Hopefully get some witches spawning in there and verify they are in fact dying and not just hanging out down there. Look at you suffocating in the air. I really think they should fix that. That's pretty silly. Okay, so we want to just get an item started at the top of this. Whoop, overshot it. Man. We want to get an item. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even have to throw an item in this. All I have to do is just touch that bottom tripwire. It'll turn the water on those spawn pads on and shoot an item. So that I just have to walk underneath this thing. Oh, come on, stupid cobwebs. These things are annoying. Come on. There we go. So there's nothing shot if I just walk into this tripwire. There we go. Water for those pads should turn on. Flushing out my torches. Yep. Looks dark in there. Except the top dispensers don't look like they have water on. Why is that? Oh, they do. That was weird. Okay, so let me get out of here. Oh, I don't want to fall down there and die. Let me get out of here. We'll get far enough away where witches can spawn. And let's see if we get some drops. Okay, so there's some witches that just spawned. There's 3 of them. And they are being flushed down. And hopefully they should die on that lily pad down below. I'm going to throw an ender pearl down there and just kind of follow them down. I don't see any witches down there, but they could be out of view distance. Let me throw a pearl down there. Oh, what was that? Oh, those were my torches. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, the torches didn't fall out of a dead mob. They just fell down. So let's come through the nether and see if we got any drops from these witches. I just picked up some stuff. I picked up some glowstone, some glass bottles, it looks like. So I would say this is a success. The only problem with this is you can't really see when the witches are dying. I might set up like an observation booth down there so we can kind of watch when the witches fall down. In fact, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me do that. I'm going to grab some glass and dig down there and make a little room for us to kind of hang out in. We should be far enough away for the witches to spawn. And we can just watch them hit that lily pad and watch the items go into the nether. So give me a minute and I will get that done. Okay guys, here we go. Here's a very, very simple room cut out with some glass around so we can watch these guys as they fall down. It's just going to be a matter of time before we get a witch to spawn. There's still plenty of caves to light up around here, so this is not still perfect spawning conditions. But what I did is I put a little hole right here, so if we want to go through the portal, we can walk through there and over. Just goes right into here. I kept the torches hopefully far enough away so it doesn't melt any of the ice. So, yep, just gotta wait for a witch to fall down and just check out and see how this works. I'll fill that in too. Does that make it easier to see? No, not really. Glass in Minecraft and the default texture pack sucks. Alright, as you can see, those witches are falling down. They're hitting that lily pad. The items are just flying off into the water stream and going right into the nether. Hey, there was some redstone. Very cool. So this isn't a bad AFK spot. I mean, there's no way mobs can get down to us. Any mobs that do fall down will die immediately, like if there's a creeper or anything else that could potentially spawn, but nothing around that witch farm should be able to spawn except for witches. I think that's probably going to do it for today's episode, guys. I've spent quite a lot of time today putting all this together and enchanting and hunting wither skeletons for nothing. Oh, man. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.